say I never stop rapping life.
From council talks to high school walks, from freeway lights to community sites, we bring you real stories, clear and true. This is the rundown made just for you. New week, fresh view. Southwest Riverside is coming through from Murrieta streets to Temecula nights, Menifee growth and Lake Elsinore sites. Wildomar, Perris, we're covering ground. I'm Major Williams right here with the rundown. Hello, Southwest Riverside County. I'm Major Williams, and welcome to another edition of the Rundown on Murrieta TV. This is where we look back at what happened across our valley, explain why it matters, and help you prepare for what is coming next. We're covering Murrieta, Temecula, Menifee, Wildomar, Lake Elsinore, Perris, and surrounding communities. Thank you for taking the time out of your week to stay informed, support local businesses, and remain connected to the people and places that make this region so spectacularly special. Before we begin, let's take a moment to pray and also give gratitude as always. Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to see another week. Thank you for our families, our neighborhoods, our schools, our businesses, and every person working to make our communities a better place. We ask that you protect our firefighters, our police officers, our paramedics, dispatchers, teachers, healthcare workers, military families, public servants, and also volunteers giving back to our amazing city. Give our local leaders wisdom, humility, and the courage to make decisions that serve the people here in our community. Bring comfort to families facing uncertainty, healing to those who are sick, opportunity to those that are looking for work, and renewed strength to every person carrying a burden silently. Help us become more patient with one another, more willing to serve, and more grateful for community around us. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's begin with weather. Southwest Riverside County is starting August with plenty of sunshine and continued summer heat. Forecast information available for Murrieta shows afternoon temperatures generally hovering in the mid to upper 90s with very limited chances of rain, which is probably is needed at this point. That means hydration remains important, especially for children, older adults, outdoor workers, athletes, football, athletes drink plenty of water, and anyone attending afternoon practices or community events. Keep water nearby, take breaks from direct sunlight, and remember that the inside of a parked vehicle can become dangerous within minutes. Dry summer conditions also mean we all need to be careful with equipment, outdoor flames, and anything capable of creating a spark. You're watching Murrieta TV, where local businesses, local stories, and local voices come together. Thank you for supporting community-driven media. Want to advertise, want to sponsor a segment or spotlight your business? Connect with Murrieta TV today, and let's build local together. Now let's go around the valley, beginning in Murrieta. The Murrieta Public Library is reopening this week following a temporary closure for significant interior and exterior improvements. During the closure, crews worked on new carpeting, flooring, concrete repairs, public entrances, and areas around the parking lot. The library was scheduled to reopen Monday, August 3rd, giving residents an opportunity to return to the building and see the completed improvements. This matters because a strong public library is more than a place to check out books. It improves students, families, job seekers, entrepreneurs, and lifelong learners with access to information, technology, programs, and community resources. Murrieta's Summer Concerts in the Park series is also continuing through August at Town Square Park and Amphitheater. The free concerts are scheduled for Saturday evenings from 7 until 9 with live music, local food vendors that are absolutely fantastic, and family-friendly atmosphere, which is always the case here in our community. Residents are encouraged to bring lawn chairs or blankets, enjoy dinner from one of the local vendors, or pack a picnic, make your own lunch, but enjoy the environment and bring your family and friends. These events are not only just for entertainment purposes, they create foot traffic for local businesses, give families an affordable night out, and help neighbors build stronger connection with one another. One important scheduling note for Murrieta residents: The regular city council meeting that would have fallen on Tuesday, August 4th, was previously listed among the city's council 2026 meetings. Anyone planning to attend should check the city's official calendar for future meetings, future meeting dates, and posted agendas. Local decisions involving development, traffic, public safety, budgets, and community services are often made during these meetings, so staying aware of the schedule is one of the simplest ways for residents to remain engaged. Over in Temecula, the city held a scheduled city council meeting on July 28th. The city also recently continued its summer programming with live music at the Civic Center and productions at the Old Town Temecula Community Theater. As summer continues, Old Town, local restaurants, entertainment venues, and wine country remains important economic engines for the region. When visitors spend money locally, that activity supports hospitality workers, small businesses, vendors, and entrepreneurs throughout the Temecula Valley. Over in Menifee, election season is beginning to take shape. The city's nomination period for local candidates began in July, and the listed deadline for file nomination papers is Friday, August the 7th. This is an important early step in the November election process. Residents should pay attention not only to who enters the race, but also to what each candidate says about infrastructure, public safety, development, traffic, parks, business growth, and quality of life. Local elections may not receive the same attention as national politics, but local officials often make the decisions that affect your daily life and most directly. Over in Perris, the Planning Commission is scheduled to meet Wednesday, August 5th. Planning Commission meetings are where residents can learn more about proposed developments, land use decisions, zoning matters, and projects that may affect traffic, housing, business activity, and also your neighborhoods. Perris is also preparing for several community events in August, including Perris Con on August 15th, a Movies in the Park event on August 21st, and the Perris Night Market on August 28th. So write those things down and save a reminder in your calendars. The night market is scheduled to feature live entertainment, food, and family activities along South D Street.
What's up, Murrieta? My name is Dr. Chris with Trailhead Family Chiropractic. We are Murrieta's premier family wellness holistic chiropractic practice. Give us a call or text if you want to schedule an appointment with us, 951-470-2645. We'll see you soon.
Across over in Wildomar and Lake Elsinore, August is also a good time for residents to keep an eye on official city calendars, school schedules, road updates, and public safety notifications. As students begin transitioning back towards the school year, traffic patterns will start changing around campuses. Youth sports will become more active, and families will be adjusting their morning routines once more. So slow down near schools, watch for students on bicycles and e-bikes, and give yourself additional travel time as campuses begin to reopen. Now let's move on into politics and development. One of the biggest challenges across Southwest Riverside County continues to be the balancing growth with quality of life. New homes and businesses can create jobs, increase local tax revenue, and give residents more options close to home. But growth also creates pressure on roads, schools, emergency services, water services, and public spaces. The real question is not simply whether our communities will grow, because they are. The question is whether they will grow wisely. Residents should pay attention to planning commission meetings, city council agendas, environmental reviews, and transportation proposals before major decisions are finalized. Community involvement is most effective before a project is actually approved, not after construction has already begun. Just a side note, think about that. So engage.
For the last 11 years, Self-Made Training Facility has been disrupting the personal training industry. Inside of this 30,000 square foot facility, independent personal trainers can come in here and run their business, while we here help support their businesses by providing them the tools, resources, and education they need to be successful. For more information, check us out on our Instagram at smtf.Temecula Valley. We'll see you here where champions are self-made, and you're watching Murrieta TV.
Now to crime and public safety. As we begin August, the most responsible message for every household is preparation. Summer heat and dry conditions increase fire concerns, while busy roads, motorcycles, bicycles, e-bikes, and back-to-school traffic creates additional safety challenges. So make sure your family has working smoke alarms, an emergency contact plan, and a clear understanding of what it takes if an evacuation order is given. On the road, put the phone down, guys. Slow down, wear your seatbelt, and watch carefully for pedestrians and cyclists. Public safety is not only the responsibility of first responders, it begins with the daily decisions each of us makes. Murrieta's Emergency Communication Center has also received International Accredited Center of Excellence recognition for emergency medical dispatch. The city says that the accreditation recognizes strong performance in emergency call processing, dispatcher training, quality assurance, protocol compliance, and continuous improvement. Dispatchers are often the first voice a person hears during the worst moments of their life, and their ability to gather information, provide instructions, and send the right resources can directly affect the outcome of that emergency. This week, we recognize the professionals working behind the scenes every day to keep the public connected to help and resources. Now, it's time for one of my favorite parts of the show, Think Local with Major Williams. Every week, we introduce you to a local business helping to shape the community and the character of our environment. This week's spotlight is Adonai Desserts and More, located on Yenes Road in Temecula. I've been there. It's amazing. It offers custom cakes, cupcakes, crepes, specialty drinks, and a wide variety of handcrafted desserts. Their website highlights popular offerings, and their large menu features choices such as baguette, cheesecakes, tiramisu, macaroons, pina colada, fruit tarts, creme brulee, flan, cookies, brownies, and several creative cupcake flavors. So whether you are planning a birthday, a wedding, a graduation, a baby shower, business event, or simply looking for something special after dinner, they offer plenty of options worth exploring. What also stands out is the faith-centered identity presented throughout the business. That caught my eye. Their website featured the message from 1 John chapter 4, verse 16, reminding visitors that God is love. That message gives customers a clear understanding of the values at the heart of the company. Adonai Desserts and More is located at 26479 Yenes Road, Suite 8 in Temecula. Their posted hours are Monday through Saturday from 9 in the morning until 8 at night, and on Sunday from noon until 9. Businesses like Adonai Desserts and More remind us that behind every local storefront is a family, a dream, an investment, and countless hours of work. When we support local businesses, we're not only purchasing our product, we are helping local entrepreneurs create jobs, serve families, and continue investing in the community. So this week, stop by Adonai Desserts and More, explore the menu, treat yourself to something good, and tell them you heard about them right here on Murrieta TV. Hey, Miriam. And if you are, hey, Miriam and Ashley, it's a mother-daughter combo over there working together. And if you are looking for your business to be featured on Think Local with Major Williams, email us at ourmurrietatv@gmail.com. We would love to help tell your story.
I'm not going to use this technology. So not using AI in 2026 is equivalent to saying, I'm not using the internet in 2000, right? Like, the bottom line is, you're going to use AI, and all you're doing is delaying. And in that delay, you are putting yourself in a position where you're going to have to catch up. This technology is going to keep moving. It is going to keep expanding and growing, and we're going to have to learn more and more about it, and we're going to be able to get more and more advantages for our lives and our businesses from it. And if you start late, right, it's just going to create more work for you later.
Now it's time for this week's business tip. Stop trying to speak to everybody. The strongest businesses know exactly who they serve, what problem they solve, and why their solution is different. When your message is too broad, potential customers may see your content without realizing it was meant for them. This week, review your website, your social media biography, and your most recent advertisement. Within 5 seconds, can a new customer understand who you help and what they should do next? Clarity creates confidence, and confidence creates customers. A confused audience rarely buys. Now, for the AI Minute, this week's strategy is to use artificial intelligence as a customer question generator. Give an AI tool a description of your business and ask it to create the 20 most common questions a first-time customer may have before making a decision to purchase from your business. Then turn those questions into short videos, social media posts, website answers, and email content. This is useful because your best marketing often begins by answering the questions already preventing customers from taking action. Do not use AI merely to create more content. Use it to create clear communication. For Majors Weekly, pick on choosing a simple challenge instead of a product. Visit one locally owned business you have never tried before. It could be a restaurant, a coffee shop, a bakery, fitness studio, bookstore, clothing boutique, or a professional service, or even a gym. Introduce yourself, make a purchase, and tell someone else about the experience. Strong local economies are built when residents intentionally circulate their dollars inside our community. Now for the Coffee Club update. The Coffee Club is about building relationships among business owners, entrepreneurs, professionals, elected leaders, and people who care about responsible community growth. It is not about collecting business cards or forgetting the people whose names are printed on them. It's about stewardship. It's about leadership. It's about wisdom, brotherhood, and creating genuine opportunities to help one another. Some of the best partnerships begin with a simple conversation. So continue following Murrieta TV for announcements about the next gathering, which will be at the end of the week, and we will make it official in the next 2 days. Now it's time for our Wellness Minute. As August begins and routines become busier, protect the first and last 30 minutes of your day. Avoid starting every morning by immediately checking notifications, emails, and social media. I've been guilty. Give yourself time to pray, to stretch, to drink water, to think, and determine what matters most to you in your life, in your day, or your week. At night, create a little distance from your phone before going to sleep. Your mind needs time to slow down. You don't have to respond to every demand immediately in order to be responsible. Rest is not laziness. Rest helps you return to your responsibilities with greater patience, energy, and also clarity. Our community heroes of the week are dispatchers, librarians, educators, school employees, coaches, and support staff working behind the scenes as August begins. Some are reopening public spaces, some are preparing classrooms, some are organizing athletic programs, and others are answering emergency calls at all hours of the day and night. Their work may not always receive public attention, but our communities depend on it. So thank you for all of your service and your hard work. You're watching Murrieta TV, where local businesses, local stories, and local voices come together. Thank you for supporting community-driven media. Want to advertise, want to sponsor a segment or spotlight your business? Connect with Murrieta TV today, and let's build local together. Now let's look at the community calendar. The Murrieta Concerts in the Park series continues on Saturday evenings. Just want to give you another update on that during the whole month of August from 7 until 9 at Town Square Park and Amphitheater. Perris has a planning commission meeting scheduled for August 5th. Perris Con coming August 15th. Movies in the Park on August 21st. And Perris Night Market scheduled for August 28th. Families should also check the official calendars for Temecula, Menifee, Wildomar, and Lake Elsinore as additional library programs, recreational activities, city meetings, and back-to-school events are announced. And remember, this isn't just my platform, it is our platform. Say it with me, our platform. If your child is celebrating a birthday, your student earned an award, your athlete reached a milestone, your team won a championship, go, go, go. Your nonprofit is holding an event, or your business is preparing for a grand opening, send us the story. You may also submit a 1-minute community video for consideration. We want Murrieta TV to reflect the people who actually live, work, worship, serve, and build throughout Southwest Riverside County to be a part of what we're building here, giving back. For local business owners, Murrieta TV offers sponsorships, interviews, business spotlights, product placement, professional content, and opportunities to connect your brand with an engaged local audience. Your support allows us to continue covering our community stories and highlighting the people doing positive work throughout our valley. To advertise or to become a community partner, email our murrietatv@gmail.com or send a direct message via Instagram at Murrieta TV. Here's what's ahead in the coming weeks. We'll continue watching the return to school season, local election deadlines, planning and development discussions, public safety updates, and new business activities and community events taking place throughout Southwest Riverside County. Stay connected to Murrieta TV so you don't have to miss any of the stories shaping our region. That's this week's rundown, and I'm Major Williams. From city halls to family calls, from business dreams to student teams, we bring the stories that keep us strong and keep our valley moving on. Share this show, tell a friend, and help local voices rise again. Until next week, remember, support local, think local, and I'll see you next week.